Hello, loyal subscribers, and welcome back to Coolest Gamers Let's Play of Assassin's Creed Origins, Part 4. Let's get right into it. We're going to return to Benipe, and we're going to get the show on the fucking road. As soon as my mount shows up. Or doesn't. It seems like it has no interest in that. Oh, okay, there we go. That is like the third time that statue has decided to create a mini cutscene for me. It is mildly annoying.
Here are your tools. That captain won't ever come back here.
At last, I can reopen my shop. Many thanks.
My pleasure.
I found these weapons I had hidden from the soldiers. Please, choose one for yourself.
Secretly plugs his own weapon.
They're all of equal value.
Oh, it's just like Witcher, where you have to pick out the shit from real time. That's not annoying.
That spear, sharp
I always
and
pick the spear.
Thank you, my friend.
Not that it's probably good enough to equip, but... Nah.
Come by my shop anytime, buyer.
We'll just, go ahead and disassemble anything that isn't these poison weapons that I started off with. Let's go to Alexandria! Hurrah!
Be sure. I must leave Siwa. There are others to whom I must deliver justice. Especially the one known as the Snake.
How will you find these men?
Aya has been tracking them in Alexandria. I must find her.
She said she would be visiting her cousin at the Great Library.
Great library.
And she said that you are coming to tell you one word. Serapis.
Serapis. The god that Greeks and Egyptians share. Of course, I see.
And bye. Do something about that beard.
Goodbye, my friend.
Alright, I believe this is the point where I get to read you a bunch of lore about the real world.
Wakey, wakey. Don't make me come down there. Layla? Layla! Come on back. Layla, are you with me? Habibti.
Told you not to call me that.
Thing is, the fastest way to get your attention is to piss you off.
I'm paying attention.
Okay, you need to take a break. The animal is rejecting you.
I'm fine.
Yes, but your kidneys aren't. Go add more cyclosporin before they shut down.
Yes, Nurse Geary.
That's Medical Officer Geary to you. So? How did it go?
My mods are holding. Subject's memories are perfectly clear. If this doesn't convince Abstergo to give me a place on the Animus Project, nothing will.
Amazing! Who do you have in there?
His name is Bayek of Siwa. The death of his son turned him into a killer.
Think he'd be of interest to Abstergo?
Don't start.
You know, they're not gonna be happy with how he handled this assignment.
They know I don't work by the book.
Well, this time you lit the book on fire and then stomped on it. Anyway, none of this will matter if you're comatose. Now go get that cyclosporin.
Abstergo Industries new employee handbook. Abstergo non-disclosure disagreements. Agreements made between Layla Hassan and Abstergo Industries on 1/6/2014. Employee will perform services for Abstergo Industries that may require Abstergo Industries to disclose confidential and proprietary information. To employee, confidential information is information of any kind, nature, or description concerning any matters affecting or relating to employee services for Abstergo Industries, the business or operations of Abstergo Industries, and or the products, drawings, plans, processes, Animus experience, or other data. The employee agrees as follows. Employee will hold the confidential information received in strict confidence and shall exercise an extreme degree of care to prevent disclosure to others. Employee will not disclose or divulge, either directly or indirectly, the confidential information unless first authorized to do so in writing. Employee will, upon request or upon termination, deliver to Abstergo Industries any drawing, notes, documents, equipment, and material received from Abstergo Industries or originating from its activities for Abstergo Industries. Abstergo Industries shall have the sole right to determine the treatment of any information that is part or project specific received from employee, including the right to disclose the same without prior patent applications, to file copyright registration in its own name, or to follow any other procedure as Abstergo Industries may deem appropriate. Abstergo Industries reserves the right to take disciplinary action up to and including termination and memory removal for violation of this agreement. Signing below signifies that the employee agrees to the terms and condition of the agreement stated above. Signed, Salman Hathaway and Layla Hassan, January 6th, 2014. Historical research. The mandate of Abstergo's Historical Research Division is to conduct rigorous research into historical events and document this research in meticulous fashion, with a particular focus on investigating previously obscure incidents and shedding light on the historical personages involved therein. Research conducted and compiled by Historical Research Division teams represents a broad potential benefit to a variety of academic disciplines, including archaeology, anthropology, environmental history, and political science. Historical Research Division Visionaries and Pioneers, Understanding Yesterday, Bettering Tomorrow. The Historical Research Division was inspired by the works of Dr. Warren Vidic, a pioneer in the field of genetic memory science. Vidic's work needed raw data, reacting beyond what was available at the time. The Historical Research Division was quickly put together at first to accommodate Abstergo in its research and soon took on a life of its own. Dr. Warren Vidic. Dr. Vidic was responsible for Abstergo's first forays into genetic memory exploration. Without the benefits of Vidic's extensive research and rigorous approach to scientific practice, Abstergo would not be what it is today. Alvaro Grammatica. Grammatica's background in mechanical engineering, biology, and computer science helped make him the first to recognize how rich and meaningful historical material acquisition could cement Abstergo's standing in the modern-day landscape. Isabelle Ardant. Ardant joined the company as a digital archivist with a deep knowledge of computer science. She ushered in a data revolution which reshaped Abstergo's acquisition, management, and archival of genetic memories. and Simon Hathaway. Hathaway is the current head of the Historical Research Division. His insatiable thirst for knowledge of all things human drives the pursuit of historical and memory-based data toward unexplored frontiers. Historical Research, Philadelphia Facility. An historical city seemed fitting for a facility thriving on history. Located just minutes away from the famous Delaware River, the building itself was designed in 1985 by the rising architect John Nouvel. The facility houses various divisions. Lineage and Acquisition is housed next to Abstergo Medical, and both have very strong ties to historical research and the very special Animates training program. The respected Juhani Orso Berg oversees the Philadelphia Wow, you couldn't use a dash? The Philadelphia facility, known to be a favorite venue for crucial directors' gathering. Of course, nothing eclipses the imposing library and archive hall, where all of Abstergo's knowledge, both physical and digital, is said to be stored under impenetrable security. Assassin's Creed 3 much? Historical research, modern-day historians. Abstergo's historians have nothing in common with the academic scholars you might be thinking of. They master a deep knowledge of historical tomes and an uncanny ability to successfully comb through the voluminous databases owned by Abstergo. However, they express their true talents when out in the field, retracing what forgotten stories were left behind. Assisted by cutting-edge technology, each of our historical tactical team, HTT, is composed of a technician and a medical officer. Together, they gather the knowledge told by forgotten artifacts and extinct bloodlines. They uncover tales thought obsolete and combine the wisdom of oral history with tomorrow's scientific discoveries. These see-it-all, find-it-all teams allow Abstergo and all its divisions to push back on the limits of what is known and what can be done to better the future of each and every one of us. Historical research, medicine at the service of history. What we know about who we are and what our purpose is in this universe will shape the scientific breakthrough of tomorrow. Men and women have been looking at foreign galaxies and the Challenger Deep for answers or shreds of evidence that could open the door to the next scientific revolution. Abstergo turns to a far more familiar phenomenon for answers. Us. Humans. Perhaps the answer is within each and every one of us. The human genome conceals our blueprint, but perhaps it contains a lot more. Today we are exploring genetic memories, and we are already applying our knowledge to improve our performance as an individual, but also as a global society. Thank you for the typos, Ubisoft. You really make my ability as an intuitive English reader much, much finer. Tomorrow, we might explore memories hidden in structures far more obscure than the human, and who knows what we'll find. Such is the task of our medical endeavors. We do not strive to heal the body through a direct cure. We strive to use our understanding of chemistry and biology to change the way we lead our lives for the better. Abstergo, Historical Research Division, Historical Tactical Team, Field Manual ACHGT 567B, 2016. Emergency Procedures. Managing and balancing initiative when in the field. Standard procedures requires both members of a tactical historical team to signal without further delay or proper grammar any changes occurring in an ongoing mission. Changes in deployment, operations, methodology, timing, person of interest, and or expected results need to be communicated and approved by proper channels, both through central dispatch and internal memo, form ACHHT 9924K 2016. Unauthorized action is to be considered only in the face of imminent danger or if facing the threat of permanently compromising an operation by losing crucial data beyond our means of historical recovery. ACHHT 567B 2016. Standard issue material in the field at all times. Portable Animus sarcophagus HR8, 2 high-performance laptops, portable inverter generator 7,000 watts, 4x5 gallon gas can, subject to vary with mission. 1 thermoelectric cooler with rations facultative for most urban setting operations at team's discretion. 1 4-wheel drive SUV, 5.7-liter V8 with 6,900-pound towing capacity. Equivalent will be supplied if Abstergo issue vehicles are not available or if abroad with no access to Abstergo's float. 1 standard issue pharmaceutical kit complete with certified chemical set, auto-injector, cannula, and defibrillator. Portable Animus FAQ, how to use, how to help. 1. How do I adjust the Portable Animus's settings? Don't! Under no circumstances should this equipment be tampered with. The technician must connect to the instrument using the approved procedure only. Their vital signs will then be monitored by the medical officer either locally or remotely. According to the readings, the medic may suggest course corrections and/or best use of the medical equipment made available in the standard issue pharmaceutical kit to ensure the health and safety of the Animus user. 2. What is the procedure in case of power failure? In circumstances where the portable Animus cannot be connected to a standard power supply, the generator provided in the technician's equipment offers 5-day autonomy of use with the standard supply of gasoline. If at any time power shortages or failures are observed during Animus use, it is the duty of the medical officer to notify the technician or to terminate Animus activities until a reliable power supply can be found. The Animus includes a failsafe that prevents serious physical harm to the user. Transfer of rights, legal disclosure of intellectual property rights while in the field. Disclaimer: Abstergo Industries owns or retains the rights to all intellectual property and data that may stem from the activities of a member of any HTT, both on and off duty. Definitions: the term intellectual property applies to patents, inventions, internet activity, archaeological and historical discoveries, genetic exploration and memories, and abilities acquired as a result of the Animus bleeding effect. The term also broadly applies to medical information, DNA sequencing, data, databases, registration, and procedures or techniques discovered through use of the Animus. Unauthorized disclosure of any or all of the previously aforementioned items is strictly forbidden and can result in employee termination. And finally, roles and responsibilities. What does what in the field? Historical Research Division teams are composed of 2 Abstergo operatives. The efficiency of each team is based on both excellence of individual skill sets and on the successful integration of these skill sets into a functional whole. Medical Officer conducts genetic, chemical, composite, geological analysis of artifacts person of interest, ensures the health and safety of both team members, assesses personnel activities that may harm the success of an operation in progress, provides chemical and pharmaceutical support to artifact person of interest as required, monitors the technician's Animus readings and provides appropriate support, and the technician oversees tracking and extraction of artifact person of interest, access the Animus if required, and provides necessary technical support for the operation, acts as primary point of contact for central dispatch, and prepares operation reports. Oh, wow. Very, very exciting. We will continue with this absolutely